Hi, it's Teemu. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
Hello everybody, Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well. I just thought I'd quickly drop in for a match preview plus predicted XI. I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I'll be going through Daniel Farke's press conference and what he has to say about the injuries and the likes of Teemu Pukki, going through the predicted XI and then previewing as Norwich face Sheffield Wednesday. Firstly, it's absolutely brilliant that 2,000 fans are going to be attending Carrow Road. Obviously, we had 1,000 fans for the pilot game in our opening game against Preston, I think it was. And that went a success. And I'm sure the 2,000 fans who go to the games are going to be absolutely safe with all the social distancing measures. And yeah, it'll be great for 2,000 people to attend Carrow Road, and let's hope it really makes a difference. And if anyone is going, please let me know down in the comment section. And I hope you enjoy the day. I'm sure it's going to be a good day, and fingers crossed that there'd be 3 points at the end of it as well. Norwich City sitting top of the table. There was on a brilliant 10-game unbeaten run, but that came to an end on Wednesday night against Luton. And considering the amount of injuries, I think that kind of really poor performance was coming. That was our worst performance of the season, and it was inevitable with the amount of injuries and just the quick turnaround of games. It was inevitable Norwich City were going to put in a couple of poor performances, and obviously we've put in a poor performance against Luton, and when you're playing without a striker, when you're playing without any recognised fullbacks, that's always going to happen. I thought Daniel Farke could have maybe played some of the youngsters, particularly continuing to play Marcus Jeepam and Martin for 90 minutes. Eventually, if he continues that, they're going to get muscle injuries, and we're going to have even more injuries. So I thought he could have played the youngsters. But in terms of the team news, it's great to see Teemu Pukki's going to be back for the Sheffield Wednesday game. Teemu Pukki is absolutely fine to play, which is great to see. And Todd Cantwell, Kieran Dow and Jordan Hugill set to resume training, which will be good as well. Probably won't mean they're available maybe for another week or so, but to have all these players back is so important because we've just been on the ropes with injuries. We've only had 12 or 13 senior players available, which is absolutely ridiculous. So to have some more numbers and to have quality like Cantwell, Dow, and Jordan Hugill will be great as well. Because obviously Sheepman and Borheta Martin have been playing a lot in those attacking roles. Sheepman's had to go up front, so it'd be great to see some of the players return. Apart from that, no more injuries. Javi Quintilla's gone back to Spain. Still no return date for him, so it looks like Sorensen will still be playing in that left back role for at least at the end of 2020, and hopefully Quintilla come back for 2021. In terms of the predicted XI, I leave it on the screen now. McGovern in goal, who had a really poor performance against Luton. He's definitely no Tim Krul. Decent shot stopper, not so good with his feet though, is he? And yeah, let's hope Tim Krul can come back very soon, but I'm sure McGovern can try and do a job against the Sheffield Wednesday team. Back four of Sorensen, Gibson, Hanley and Aarons. That's been quite settled, and as I've said so many times in videos, it's so ironic with this unprecedented injury crisis that our 3 centre-backs at the club have all stayed fit, particularly when you consider they've had long lists of injuries. I just find that so ironic, but they've all done really well so far this season, and Grant Hanley's been particularly immense, and Ben Gibson's come in, and I'm sure if there's an option to buy Ben Gibson permanently, we will take it. In the central defensive midfield spots, for me, it'll be Oliver Skipp and Mario Rancic. Tetty's done really well in there, but as I've said with Daniel Farke again, you have to try and rotate the squad sometimes with all these amount of injuries, because Tetty's getting on now. His knees are going down, and Tetty needs to rest for this game. And in a home game against Sheffield Wednesday, who are sitting in the relegation zone, I think you can get away with playing Mario Rancic alongside Skipp. Definitely. I mean, I'm saying you get away. That's absolutely ridiculous. When we got promoted in the 18-19 season, we wasn't getting away with playing Mario Rancic. It was Rancic and Tom Tribal for some of it, and they were absolutely superb. So the fact people are suggesting that, and Farke is suggesting that you can't play Mario Rancic in a 2, is absolutely ridiculous, because he did so well in that 18-19 season, and defensively he's absolutely fine. So Rancic, so much quality, he's got to start. In terms of the front 3, I would go Borheta, Marcus Jeepam and Emi Buendia. Borheta on the left, Emi Buendia on the right. Yeah, good to see that he's got no injuries, and Marcus Sheepman through the middle. Sheepman's been very poor the last couple of games and looks so tired. He's done an okay job in the striker role. He tried to make, try and do a job there. He looks tired, but when Steeperman plays, Pukki seems to play better. There's a high correlation where Steeperman's in the team, Pukki scoring goals. So that's why I'd stick with Steeperman in the team. He's got great link-up play with Pukki, and Teemu Pukki up front. It will be so refreshing to see a striker actually play up front. I'm sure Pukki can continue his good form where he left off after his injury. So that's the team I would play. I think that's more than good enough to beat Sheffield Wednesday. Let's turn our attention now to Sheffield Wednesday. They're sitting 23rd in the table, I believe, managed by Tony Pulis. And there's been Tony Pulis is a rather negative manager. He's a rather defensive manager. He's come in into the Sheffield Wednesday team after an early sacking. And they've looked steady. I mean, they're 23rd in the table, but of course, you've got to factor in they had a minus 12 points deduction at the end of at the start of the season, which then went to 6. But even regardless of that points deduction, Sheffield Wednesday still wouldn't be doing that well this season. So yeah, they're a team who are struggling off the pitch and on the pitch as well. And this is a great opportunity for Norwich City to get 3 points. Jordan Rhodes has been in the spotlight for Sheffield Wednesday. Tony Pulis brought Jordan Rhodes on as a sub and then subbed him off about 15-20 minutes later, which caused a lot of controversy. And if Norwich City had the option again to buy Jordan Hugill for 5 million or Jordan Rhodes, who I think would have been a little cheaper, I'd have picked Jordan Rhodes, but that's just my decision. And yeah, it's a really good opportunity, Norwich City, to get 3 points here. Because I said, after a terrible performance against Luton, which was coming, which was expected, this is a real good opportunity now for Norwich City to get 3 points. And yeah, I think we'll be okay. I don't think there's too much to worry about. In terms of that Luton game, I think McGovern was a particular, what's the word I'm looking for, was a particular highlight with some of his poor distribution. But I've got no doubt McGovern can prove his value for Norwich City. I think he's a decent shot stopper. And yeah, that Luton game, as I said, was disappointing. Lots of poor referee decisions as well, which I guess you've got to become accustomed to with the Championship. Grant Hanley gave away a penalty, which probably wasn't a penalty. I think the player pushed him. And just lots of really weird fouls. So I'm sure Norwich City will get a good referee. But the most important thing for this game is that there's going to be 2,000 fans attending, and then 2,000 fans attending for the next game. And unless Norwich are put in Tier 3, which, looking at the infection rates around COVID, looks unlikely, then I'm sure there'll be 2,000 fans going to every single game. So if you are going to Carrow Road, stay safe firstly, but sing loudly, sing proudly, and enjoy yourself, because it's been a long time since fans have been at Carrow Road. And I think the last time I went to a football game was Tottenham away, which was just a magical cup game, having, 8,000 fans at Tottenham. That was absolutely ridiculous. And I know a lot of people said that's one of their best nights in recent memory. Of course, Norwich City get into the FA Cup quarter-final for the first time in 28 years. So yeah, it's going to be great that fans are attending football games now. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's why you fall in love with football and you fall in love with sport, because of that interaction. So yeah, in terms of a score prediction, I'm going to back a Norwich City victory. I think we're going to keep clean sheets. Defensively, we've been excellent this season, and I think we will keep another clean sheet. I'm going to go for Norwich City 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0, with Teemu Pukki and Porheta to score. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to Norwich City Central if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully talking about a Norwich City win and us staying top of the Championship table.